Gadget Sal. This is your pal, Gadget Sal. And of course, that's not my real voice, but it is me, your pal Sal. And what we do on this channel is re-rate gadgets from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. But it's only one test, that's all. So let's get this started. Welcome back to Gadget Sal, guys. And what we have today are 5 weird Amazon gadgets I found. And these are the first ones. They are 6 Rockin vinyl drink coasters. And we're going to open them up, and they're supposed to be very tiny, very small, but they're coasters, so we're going to check them out and see if they actually work. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like a record album. You see, from the outside, you open it. That's pretty cool. I really do like that. At the bottom here, it has an anti-slip base. It's made out of rubber. And the tops, they look like albums. Check that out. They're very small. They're very tiny. I can cup them all in my hand, basically. You get 6 vinyl coasters. I don't know if they would play. They look as if they would play, but I'm not really sure. I don't have a vinyl player. They have the grooves and everything. Okay, the first one here, I'm going to place this glass one right on top. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Now that the glass is on top of it, it's pretty hard to actually push it out of the way. There's another different glass one right on top there. So as you can see, it's pretty hard to make it slip. A big mug, like a coffee mug. It's pretty cool. I do like that. So if you have like a wood table or something that's going to get damaged, I mean, these coasters wouldn't be that bad to use. The only thing I don't like is that right down the center, a very small hole, and all of the records have it. So if condensation were to get through this, which I think it would, it's going to damage your table, but it would still seep through, and water's going to get on whatever table or whatever surface you have. They're not slipping, they're not going anywhere. They are gonna work. And here's a bigger mug right over here. I'll switch this one right over here. This is a bigger mug, and it does fit. This base is pretty big compared to like this glass one. It goes all the way to the edge of this mini vinyl record. It's gonna work. It's not slipping. It's really difficult to make it just move. I do like that. That's pretty cool. Plastic cups, it's gonna work. And we all know condensation happens more on these plastic cups than, I mean, I guess the mugs or the glass, but I think these plastic mugs, they sweat a lot when they have like ice inside of them with water. See, without it on, without a cup on this, it slips. With the cup on it, it's pretty difficult to make it slip here. It doesn't have a holder, so I guess at the end, you would just stack them like this. It doesn't have like a case or anything, so you would just stack them at the end and just leave them on the table for the next person to use, basically. That's all you can do. I'm going to give these an 8.7. They do have this very small pinhole right in the middle, so some condensation, it is going to seep through if you leave the cup on the coaster for a very long time. I do like that they're made out of actual vinyl. I don't know if they're going to play, but very cute. It's very cool, and they're not going to slip. As you can see here, it's very difficult to make these things slip. It does not come with a base to hold them, but you can just stack them and leave them there for other people to use. Next one. Alright guys, these next ones right over here. I know they possibly look like underwear, but they're not. You're going to see what they are right now. I think this side is this side, and this side is this side. And they're made out of cotton and polyester, I guess. And they wrap around, so you insert your fingers there on each side. Then you wrap it around your wrist like so, like this, and this is the way it's gonna fit. And then you can do the other side. Put your thumb in here. Then after you put your thumb, you put the index finger in this side. Then you wrap around the whole side here, all the way this way. So check it out. I know it looks kind of weird. I mean, they're not workout gloves. At least I wouldn't use them for workout gloves. And what you're supposed to do is, after that, is press this button. It has an on and off button. Press it. And check it out. So each side has an independent button, and this is what it does. It's weird. This is why I said these are 5 weird Amazon gadgets. I'm not saying they're not going to be useful. These I think are going to be very useful. The tops are kind of bulgy here, right there. The lights are okay. They're not that bright, but they're bright enough that I think you're gonna be, let's say if you're working on a car, you know, you want to see where the lug nut is at, or you want to see if you're working on a car at night, you're without much light under the hood, you can use these. If you want to look for something in the garage, I mean, you don't have to be holding a flashlight. All you have to do is actually use your actual fingers. You can pinpoint where everything and anything is at. There is a light on each thumb, and there is a light on each index finger. So in total you have 4 lights, and they're LED, and they wrap around pretty easily. They Velcro in at the end, and they're pretty easy to take off on and off button there. So this is what it's going to look like at the end. Like I told you, they're not underwear, right? It is a pretty good idea, but it's very weird at the same time. I've never seen these things. This is the first time I've ever seen these and tried these on. A 7.7. Pretty weird. They look like underwear basically. If nobody knew what they were, I mean, they would think they were underwear when you have them this way. Considering also that they actually do work. I really do like that. They do work. They have this stretchy nylon polyester material here with the Velcro there, and you can actually pinpoint where things are. I really do like that. I think at the same time it's an ingenious idea, but the weirdness factor is up there because it's not a full glove. Next one. Alright guys, the next one right over here is this one, hand putty, and it says they broke the mold with this one. So it's a bounce, stretch, tear, shape, shatter, and play putty. Here it is guys, the magnetic putty. It looks normal. It doesn't have anything special to it. It doesn't look special. So it's blue and it has these streaks of black. Maybe that's a magnetic, I don't know, maybe powder that they added to it. Magnetic paste? I'm not even really sure. It is pliable, as you can see. I can tear it apart. I can mold it to any shape I want to. And it says it bounces. Try to make it into a small little ball. Right away, it made itself into a ball. It's very pliable. And it does bounce. Whoa. It does bounce. That's pretty cool. Do it again. I'm not sure if I would recommend this for small kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an age. If you have small kids that are going to eat this, do not buy this. But if you're going to just play around with it yourself, this is the magnetic block it came with. And let's see what happens. Whoa. That's crazy. It is sticking onto it, but it's kind of like, I don't know if you can see. It's molding itself around the magnetic block. That's pretty cool. Check it out. It's like if it's eating the magnetic block. Here, I'm going to try a bigger piece. So I'm going to... Whoa, it's stretchable. That's kind of crazy. It's really stretchy. Kind of like gum. So, we're going to try a very thin piece of this material. Kind of greasy. And then put this right down the center and see what happens. Whoa, that's pretty cool. It's like overtaking it and just enveloping it. That's pretty cool. This is kind of weird, guys. I do like it. The weird factor is pretty much up there. But at the same time, the cool factor is very, very high too. I really do like this. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's very stretchy. Let's see if it's really stretched out like spaghetti. Will it still be pretty much magnetic? Yeah, it will. Check that out. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. But if you want to just have this around your office, just to enjoy it, or around your house to kill some time, check it out. I'll do it again. It just overtakes it, and it's all magnetic. Would I buy this again? Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's just overtaking it, swallowing it there. And it comes with a lot of it. There's still a lot of material, even though I pieced it out. I'm going to give this an 8.2. It's pretty cool. I really do like that it's magnetic. It'll swallow this block. You can stretch it. You can mold it to whatever shape you want. That's what I like about it. Into a ball really quick. It bounces. Whoa. It's going to last a long time. It's kind of greasy. It's kind of weird feeling, you know, like that slime that everybody knows. So that's a pretty good score for it. Next one. The next one right over here. It is pretty weird. This is what they look like there. They are mini cinder blocks. Check it out. And when I mean mini, they're really tiny. I mean, you can fit most likely all of these cinder blocks in your hand. And yeah, I mean, this is what they look like. Tell me that's not cool. I really do like this. The weird factor is pretty much up there. You can build stuff with them. They are made out of cement. You can stack these up. You can make a wall. Leave them there for any of your coworkers or your friends to play with. Check that out. In whatever shape. You can rebuild it. You can stack them. That's pretty cool. Look at that. It's like a tower, right? They do actually have the 2 holes right down the center here on one side. They're very tiny. They're very small, but they're very light. And check it out. I'm squeezing it, and it does not break. So I squeezed it pretty hard. It did not break, which is pretty cool. And here we go. We overlapped it like a real wall, like something you would see on a house I mean, if you're into making, I guess, model houses, I guess you could use this for the wall. I'm gonna give these a 9.2. 9.2 because the weirdness factor is up there, but the cool factor is pretty much up there too. Everybody's gonna enjoy playing with these when they see them. They're gonna not know what they are at first, but as soon as you tell them, or they're gonna realize it, that they're a mini cinder block wall kit. I mean, they're gonna start building a little wall. Yeah, that's a good score for it. Next one. Alright guys, the next one right over here. Say it 5 times fast. Wacky waving inflatable tube guy. Wacky waving inflatable tube guy. Wacky waving inflatable tube guy. And I think I'm going to stop there and we're going to continue because it's so difficult. I have this miniature wacky waving inflatable tube guy that I got off of Amazon. We already know what this is. Everybody has seen the gigantic one and we always stare at it and it goes up and down, and this is the miniature version of it, and it's battery powered, so it's a very small blower. That's pretty cool. And here is the wacky waving inflatable tube guy. Pretty tall. I didn't think it was going to be this tall, but this thing is really tall. I'm going to guess it's about 15 inches tall. Alright guys, so here it is. I put the battery inside. This is the wacky inflatable tube guy there, and he looks like exactly like what you would find on that advertisement. So let's check it out. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. That's kind of weird. The blower is strong, but not that strong, as you can see. It's kind of flopping over, but if I help it up, it will do it. Check it out. That's pretty cool. That's kind of fun. Maybe if it was connected to a power source, like an actual plug, it would work a lot better. But on the 9-volt battery, I think it's probably a little bit weak. But it does work. It's wacky waving, inflating, and tubing everywhere. But it's a little bit underpowered. Everybody has seen these on the side of the road. The business advertising with it. The car salesman using it on the side of the road too. I mean, we've seen these things everywhere. I'm pretty sure everybody has. And don't forget Family Guy when they did that like 30-second commercial using this thing. That was kind of funny. That was a long time ago though. So the fan is on the outside and it starts. I wish it was a little bit more powerful. If the fan was a bit more powerful, because this thing is made out of polyester or something, it's really, really thin. Very thin, very bendable. So it's a very light material. Kind of works, it kind of doesn't work, so I'm going to take away some points from it. I'm going to give this a 5.9. I wish it was just a little bit stronger. I do like it. It's pretty cool. The weirdness factor is up there. 5.9 because it's just very underpowered. It's not really doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, I wish it was a little bit more stronger, because then, you see, it just flops over and that's what it does. So 5.9, I think that's a good score for it. Guys, this is your pal Gadget Sal here again. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. And those were 5 weird Amazon gadgets you can find right now. Click on this video right over here to see some more gadgets tested and scored. And remember, one test, that's all. We'll see you next time. Thank you.